What happened at Northwestern is sad, Mark. I don't know how much of it's true, but it must have been enough to get him fired. And I'm just surprised that I know they got the defensive coordinator in there. He just got on the squad, January?
Yep.
But they retained all the assistant coaches, too. That doesn't make any sense. Why do you think they did that? To not lose everybody? To lose the players?
No, they hired like 5 new assistant coaches this past year, plus the defensive coordinator. But here's the thing that got me. In this day and age, and even though some of it happened years ago and some of it happened a few years ago or like 10 years ago, in this day and age, with a camera phone that's a cell phone, with social media, that this didn't leak out anywhere years ago. And the other thing is, if the head coach didn't know, because I know Pat, he's a quality guy, he's a fellow Hall of Famer, and the thing is, he's had nothing but a squeaky clean resume throughout his entire playing career and coaching career. You never heard anything negative about the Northwestern program off the field. And for somebody to have this happen, I'm sitting back thinking, it's like, nobody told an assistant coach, and if they did, that assistant coach didn't tell the head coach, and he says he didn't know anything about it, and I kind of believe him because just going by his track record, he doesn't have any dirt on his track record.
Right.
And here's a guy that's going to probably be out $40 million, and I don't think he's going to sit tight on that. I think he's going to end up suing the university and getting his money. Before, they suspended him on Friday for 2 weeks without pay. So how do you go from a suspension with 2 weeks without pay to being fired like 48 hours later? Which that's something else that it's still like I'm scratching my head over.
All right, if that's the case then, at the end of this season, and we all know that coaches are hired to be fired, if indeed this is cleared up somewhat, does somebody go after Fitzgerald then right away for next season?
I think so. I think if you look at some of the higher academic institutions like a Stanford or a Vanderbilt, as long as it's cleaned up, because they're going to say he's coached at Northwestern for 17 years. Well, I think Northwestern might have looked at the last 2 years where he was 4-20. That might have had a little bit to do with it.
Yeah.
But here's the guy that the alumni love him. They've got an alumni out there that's going to write an $800 million check for their new stadium. Now, I don't know if he's going to continue to do that without Pat Fitzgerald being the head coach at Northwestern. So that's something that they have to look at down the road. But I still think he's going to get an opportunity to coach, whether it be in college or the NFL.